There was a big difference between the performance in the first half compared to the second half. What changed?
The first half. So let me say it like this. I think I spoke a couple of times about periods when we had 5 games in 13 days, stuff like that, really tough. Now we had 11 days off. We trained 5 days of these 11 days, and we lacked rhythm. So it's not. I don't complain about it. It's our fault, but it's really tricky. But the other team had the same situation, and they had rhythm, because it's pretty important that they have a good start. And we had the opposite of a good start. We put ourselves under pressure in with the first ball, pretty much. They had corners, throw-ins, blah blah blah. And then we were kind of in a rush. We had football moments. They were all right without creating properly, but they were all right, but not enough. Then we played long balls when we should have played between the lines, and the other way around as well. So it was not good. Half-time, we had 2 or 3 situations we could show the boys how it should look, and helped a little bit with the position change of the front three. But in general, we showed them where the spaces are where we could play, and how important it is that we really push up to win the ball back high. And now the start in the second half was our start. That's the other way around. And if in a moment when we find rhythm, we are strong. I have to say that looks then really, really good. But without rhythm, probably nobody's strong, but we as well. So we should start games better. But it's about 98 minutes. Interestingly, today is really it's about to win the games in the end. And as long as you stay in the game, pretty much everything what happens in the game is allowed. It's not you don't have to perform 98 minutes on an absolute top level. That's pretty rare. And today, step by step, we found a way in the game and won it.
There were a lot of good performances in the second half, but Alexis McAllister in the first half in particular was one.
Thank you for mentioning that. Sometimes people forget that, because in the second half we scored the goals. Absolutely exceptional performance, I have to say. I'm so happy for us, obviously, but for him as well. He's a really good footballer, let me say it like that. And he did defensively the job, and offensively he's anyway super important player for us. Was calm on the ball. All the good things in the first half already happened with him. So, really happy.
Jurgen, can I just ask if you can clarify Mo Salah's situation? Is he coming back from AFCON to rehab with the club?
That's the plan. If that's already decided, 100%, I don't know. But that's the plan. If he cannot, how long ever he's out, and I think it makes, probably everybody sees like that, makes sense that he's doing the rehab then with us or with our people, and that's the plan. But if that's now written in stone already, I don't know.
Have you spoken to him?
Yes, directly after, but since very much in the night when it happened. Since then, he's in contact with our doctor, and the doc tells me the news, and so I think he will be back. But wait.
You just said it, however long he's out, it's best to do it with you. Does that mean he could go back again, or do you think that's?
I'm not a medic. I'm not a doctor. So I would say if he is fit before. If Egypt qualifies for the final, if he's fit before the final, then probably yes. Why not? That's clear. It's just the tournament, but now it's about Ivory Coast. I'm sure it's a wonderful country, but it's probably now for players, and we have no people from us there, and their people have to take care of the players who are playing. So let's see.
Yes.
A proud day for Conor Bradley, obviously making his first Premier League start. What did you make of his?
Hopefully the same as you. Pretty good, really, really good, very impressive. I can say exactly the same what I said after that. Wonderful kid, really, and a real hard worker, and a good footballer, and he's a defender, but he's as well. He can attack. He could have scored. Probably should have scored a header. I forgot that. Oh yeah. No, he should have scored in that situation. But anyhow, it was a really good game, and for the first one, yeah. Sometimes you have to forget your first game because it's just the first one. But no, we shouldn't. That's a good start.
Ham's the last one.
Hi, Jurgen. You Darwin Nunez started on the left and then you moved into the middle. What did you see in the first half that made you think we needed to move into the middle? And then what change did that bring for you?
Look, in a situation we are with our Mo, for example, we have to find a way, and we have players who can play the right wing, and they all can play the right wing. But which is the best position, and how do we set up the rest around? And Darwin can obviously play the left wing. He did before. We were in general in the first half too static. So, but on the left wing as well. So Darwin plays there. Joe is a bit deeper. Baba protects there. Waiting too much for long balls in behind. Not really involved in enough possession moments. Lucha struggled slightly on the right wing, and Diogo played an okay game, I think, but we had not a lot of moments there, to be honest. So, and then we had to make a decision and bring Darwin in his 1A position, bring Lucha in his 1A position, and ask Diogo to do the job there. And Diogo is, I said, they all can play the right wing, and he did before. But on top of that, a really smart player. But in general, we played much better. We just started playing better. So midfield as well, and that's important because I'm not 100% which goal we scored after we won the ball back, but that wouldn't have happened in the first half. I'm pretty sure because we didn't push up. It's this halftime. They are important. You can ask me, and completely rightly so, why it didn't start like that in the first place. It's absolutely right. But the good thing is that you have the halftime and you see yourself. We see it from outside, but it's difficult to change it then on the pitch because we spoke about that before. And, where are the half spaces? We had 2 or 3 good moments which we could show the boys. If you do that, then Bournemouth will see that we are stronger than we showed up in the first half. And that's the first step into the game, and that's why it was, in the end, a super deserved win, which didn't look like that for a long time in the first half.
And very quickly, just Curtis. Was that
We all hope, and Curtis as well, he felt a little bit. He had last week already a little bit, but then nothing was there. And Curtis, the very experienced player, thought it's 3-0. Why should I risk it? I hope that's exactly how it was.
Okay, Joe?
Thank you.